There are over 14,000 new online businesses started every single day. But some of them end up getting audited by the IRS because they're not properly set up. But luckily for you, I'm gonna show you the 5 steps that you need to follow to start an online business legally. And my name's Travis. I've done over $10 million in online sales. I've started multiple online businesses. I've done this again and again, and I'm gonna give you my easy formula for starting your own online business. Whether you're starting an Amazon business or a Shopify store or really any kind of online business, this is the exact method that you need to follow so you can get all your business paperwork in order and to make sure that you don't get in trouble with the IRS or the government. And in this video, I'm gonna show you all the steps that I did to launch this new online business that I'm starting. And the first step is to apply for a legal business entity. This could be an LLC, a DBA, or an S Corp. And we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons of all of these later in the video. The next step is to get an EIN number. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. All businesses in the United States need to have an EIN. This is like the social security number for your business. It's quick and easy to do. A lot of places wanna charge you money to do it. You don't need to pay a dime. I'm gonna show you the free way to do it later in this video. After that, the third step is to get a seller's permit. And this does depend on what state you live in, but this is also free and easy to get, and I'll talk about how to do that later in this video. Step 4, once you've completed all the legal paperwork, it's time to take that paperwork and go start a business bank account. And by having a business bank account, it's gonna allow you to keep your business and your personal finances separated, which makes it so you're a lot less likely to get audited by the IRS. When you start intermingling these two things, you're asking for trouble. And step 5 is to get a business credit card. And this is one of the most fun parts of this video. I've used business credit cards to get free flights, free hotel stays. Basically now when I travel for free. So make sure you stay till the end of this video to learn how I do it and how you can do it too. This entire process of starting an online business is extremely easy to do, but make sure to smash the like button because if you don't, the IRS might come knocking at your door. And before I show you step 1 in just a second, as a reminder, this is day 2 of my 7-day challenge. I'm starting this online business in just 7 days and I'm documenting the entire thing here on this YouTube channel. We started with finding the right product to sell. Next, I'm gonna show how to design the product. And from there, we're gonna do all the steps necessary to get this product launched. And at the end of this series, I'm gonna be giving away this business to one of you lucky subscribers. So make sure to subscribe so you can win this business. But now let me show you how I created this business and how you can create your own online business. And the first step to starting an online business is deciding what kind of legal entity structure do you want to have. And you can do a DBA, LLC, or S Corp. And it just makes it so that you and your business are separate. And a DBA stands for doing business as. This is the easiest and the cheapest way to start a business, but as a con, it doesn't offer any kind of legal protection. Another con is you can't sell shares of your company if that's something that you might be interested in down the road. And a DBA will cost you around $99 on websites like LegalZoom.com. It takes about 15 minutes to fill out the paperwork. It's extremely easy, and I recommend a DBA for anyone that's new to starting a business where the chance of them getting sued is pretty low. However, if for your online business you do want some legal protection to make sure that if someone sues your business, they can't come after your personal assets, you're gonna wanna look at an LLC. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. And the biggest pro to this, as I mentioned, is it gives you full legal protection so people can't come after your personal assets. And this only really makes sense if you're starting an online business where you're selling something that's consumable or your product or service has a chance of hurting your customers in some way. If you're just selling your services, you probably don't necessarily need an LLC, though there are some advantages. But the biggest con with an LLC is it is expensive. It's gonna cost you around $180 all the way up to $800 depending on what state you live in as a minimum. And for me, being in California, it's $800 per year, even if my LLC makes zero money. And as I start to make more money, the price of having an LLC increases. If you do live overseas and you're looking to start an LLC in the United States, I recommend going with wyregisteredagent.com. It's only gonna cost you around $149. But if you wanna save some money on taxes, you should look at an S Corp. And this stands for Small Business Corporation. Now, the pro of this is you're actually gonna save money on taxes because you can pay yourself a salary. And if you have any extra profits in your business on top of that, you can take it out as a shareholder distribution. And for that, you're not gonna have to pay Social Security or Medicare taxes on that, which means you're gonna save money on taxes. However, for cons, there's a lot of extra requirements, a lot of paperwork, a lot of things that you have to submit to the government if you do wanna have a S-Corp. But there is a secret fourth option that almost no one talks about, and this is what you should probably do, and that is start an LLC, but elect to be taxed as an S-Corp. And when you're filing your LLC paperwork, there's a little box that you can check and you'll get taxed as an S-Corp, but it makes it a lot easier because you don't have to deal with all the paperwork. And this is what I did for Carnivore Electrolytes, the business that I'm launching as part of this 7-day series. Now, in all honesty, since I already had an LLC for my company, Passion Product LLC, I just used that LLC. I didn't need to start a new LLC. And that's a pro tip. You don't need to start a new LLC every time you start a new business. You can have an umbrella LLC and you can have little sub businesses under there and you still have a lot of the legal protection. And in my online program, the Passion Product Formula, I actually show in depth a screen recording showing you how you can get an LLC and make sure that it's taxed as an S-Corp. So if you are looking to start your own online business and you want to get on the wait list for this program, there is a link down below. The next step is to get an EIN. And to do this, all you have to do is go to the irs.gov website. There's a link down below in the description with the full website URL, and follow these step-by-step instructions to apply for your free EIN number. It's simple and easy to do. It only takes around 10 to 15 minutes, and at the end, you'll get a PDF with your EIN number. Step 3 is to get a seller's permit, and this is also free and easy to do. Just Google your state name, for instance, I live in California, and then space seller's permit, and go to the official .gov website and apply for your seller's permit. This will be free, so if anyone's trying to charge you money for this, it's a scam. Do not pay money to apply for your seller's permit. You're gonna need a seller's permit in your state for a few different reasons. The first is it allows you to buy goods tax-free because the government knows that you're buying those goods in order to resell them. For instance, with Carnivore Electrolytes, the packaging and all the ingredients, I don't have to pay sales tax on that because I have a seller's permit and they know that I'm going to be reselling this product to my customers. The other reason why you need a seller's permit is because the government's going to want its money and you're going to use your seller's permit number in order to file state sales tax. Now, if you're selling your product online, you only need to collect state sales tax from people that are buying your product that live in the same state as you. So if I live in California and someone from New York buys my product, I don't need to collect state sales tax from them and I don't need to remit that to my state. Though I'm not a lawyer and I'm sure it's more complicated than this, but from what I understand, you only have to collect state sales tax in the state that you or your business resides. So if you're a big company and you have lots of different locations, you're going to have to collect state sales tax in every location that you actually have a physical building. The next step, step 4, is to open up a business bank account. And this is extremely easy if you live in the United States. All you have to do is take all your paperwork from step 1, 2, and 3 and go into your local bank. I usually go with US Bank when I'm opening up new business accounts. And when I was first starting online businesses, I actually would go in person to my bank to open up the account. And the person working at the bank would walk me through step by step how to do it. But nowadays, I open up business bank accounts online. It's the same exact process that you're gonna go through at the bank, but it's easier and quicker because you can do it from the comfort of your own home. If you're not in the United States and you're looking to open up a business bank account, you can always go with websites like Payoneer or World First Bank. But warning, it is important that you keep your personal and your business spending separate. As I mentioned, it's a red flag for the IRS if they see that you're buying personal things with your business bank account, but also if you have an LLC and you get sued and the judge sees that you're using the LLC to buy personal things, it could mean that whoever's suing you could come after your personal assets as well. So be very careful. On top of that, it's important to keep these separate so that you can see how much profit is your business actually making. Now it's time for step 5, which is the best part, my favorite part of starting a new business. And this is the part of the video that's gonna get you free flights, free hotel stays. Basically make it so you don't have to pay any money out of your own pocket to travel the world, because if you understand how to use credit cards properly, you won't have to pay any money to the credit card company. When you sign up for a new credit card, they have bonuses, 50,000, 100,000 miles or points that you can get. Now, a lot of times these credit cards will have a minimum spend of around $3,000. And let me tell you, when you're starting a new online business, spending $3,000 within 3 months is relatively easy. So I highly recommend signing up for a business credit card. The Amex Gold, the Capital One Venture Card, and there's a Chase Ink card. And all three of these I recommend, link down below. If you're looking to spend a lot of money on advertising, you're gonna wanna go with the Amex Gold card because it'll give you 5x points on all advertising spend. Plus, there is a bunch of other bonuses for the Amex Gold card. It does have a yearly fee of a little over $100, but let me tell you, it's worth it. You're gonna get so much money in points back, and I think they have a sign-up bonus of around 50,000 to 100,000 points. If you want to find out more information about that, there is a link down below. The Capital One Venture Card, on the other hand, will give you 2x points on every dollar that you spend. And there's no fee for the first year, but every year after that, there is a fee of $95. But again, the points are so valuable that you're gonna be getting, that paying $95 a year, it doesn't really matter. For Carnivore Electrolytes, we've put everything on the credit card. We've spent around $5,000 to start this business. And when you include the bonuses we got for signing up for the credit card, that's enough miles for a round trip ticket to South America, to Europe, to Asia, to about anywhere in the world that we want to go. But there are a couple other legal things that you're going to want to think about, like do you want to get a trademark or do you want to get a patent? And these things can provide you with an extra level of legal protection to make sure that no one's going to copy your business or come in and steal your customers. And let's talk about the differences between a trademark and a patent, and if you should get both or which one is right for you. Let's start by talking about a patent. And there are two main types of a patent. There is a utility patent and there is a design patent. And the utility patent is only for someone that invents something new, and it has to be relatively unique. However, a utility patent can be pretty expensive to get. There's the patent search fee, which is going to cost you $540. There's also the examination fee, which is going to be another $220, as well as the application filing fee, which is $330. And on top of that, you'll probably want to get a lawyer, and that's gonna cost you around $10,000. Now, you can do this work yourself. Jeremy, who's one of the students in my online course where I teach people how to create unique physical products that they can sell online, he was able to file his own utility patent. He did say that it took a lot of work, and if he were to do it over again, he might actually be willing to spend the money on a patent lawyer. So you don't need to hire a patent lawyer, but most people that I've spoke to end up hiring that lawyer. If you have a unique idea or invention, I would say at a minimum, file for a provisional patent. It's only $75. It's very easy to do. And then later, if you decide that you want to move forward with this product, you can file for a full utility patent. The other option is to get a design patent. And you can get a design patent if your product has a unique design to it. For example, the signature Coca-Cola bottle, because there's nothing from a utility standpoint that's unique about it. However, from a design standpoint, it's something that's unique to that brand. And when you see it, you know that it's a Coca-Cola bottle. A design patent protects the form of the product, and it's easier to get a design patent than it is a utility patent, but it doesn't offer as much legal protection. And for Carnivore Electrolytes, we did not apply for a patent because this isn't a brand new invention. There are other electrolyte powders out there. The only thing that makes our product unique is the design itself. And that's where trademarks come in. And a trademark allows you to either protect the graphical design, for instance, if you have a special logo, a special font, something like that that's unique to your brand, or you can actually protect the words themselves. For instance, Coca-Cola has a word trademark, and that means that nobody else can use the words Coca-Cola, no matter what font or design they're using. And out of these two options, it's a lot easier to get a design mark than it is to get a word mark. So if you're filing for a trademark because you want to get brand registry when selling on Amazon, I would generally go with a design mark. However, if you're looking for more protection for your brand, I would go with a word mark. But keep in mind, when applying for a word mark, it's a lot harder. And when the person's reviewing your application, they're going to be a lot more strict. For both these options, you will not be approved if there's another business out there that has a similar design or word mark. And if you're looking for a way to make money online, I actually have a free 5-hour course right here that'll show you step by step my favorite way for making money online. So click on that video to learn more information about what I think is the biggest opportunity to make money online right now. Click on that video. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.